Right then lads, what's going on boys? Welcome everybody back to another video, another objectives guide. I don't want to try pronounce his name, Ajorque maybe? Ajorque might be the name of this man. Let me know if I do pronounce that correctly or wrong, and if I am pronouncing it wrong, please let me know how to pronounce it right. But lads, today we're going to be looking at the team of the season at moments, Ajorque objectives. Now this card looks, I know he's really tall, so I'm not sure he'll be the most meta, but he looks fun, and he looks usable. I feel like if you just get a back post header to him, I'll double check his height shortly, but I believe he is very tall. Now lads, if you guys are new to objective guys, essentially what we do, we go over all new objectives, I give you guys my tips and tricks, and then I build you guys a squad builder that you can use to complete these objectives fast. Let's get into the video lads. Before we get into today's video lads, if you guys want to check out my Davis Plays Clips channel, that would be much appreciated. The links will be in the description. Majority of the clips are taken from my Twitch channel. They range from maybe 20 seconds to a minute long, icon packs, 84x25 packs, and all of that good stuff. Make sure to drop it a sub lads and enjoy the video. So starting off lads, we've got score 3 headers in squad battles on at least semi-pro difficulty, or you can do it in division rivals. Now there's no necessary tip I can give you for this other than obviously try cross it to the head and go from there. To perform a cross, it will be square on the PlayStation and X on the Xbox, and you just got to time it right and get that header. Headers will just come naturally if you're playing rivals, or if you are playing squad battles, then the header will just come naturally, right? So you might want maybe a taller striker up front, which we'll get into in a second. Assist 4 goals using French players in squad battles on at least world class. Score using Ligue players in 5 separate squad battle matches on professional. Even though this has to be on professional, you'd still probably want to be doing it on at least world class for one of the games to get the assist 4 goals. And as soon as you've got the assist 4 goals with French players, you could just flick it down to professional for the rest of the objectives if that makes it a bit easier for you. But score using Ligue players in 5 separate squad battle matches and win 8 matches in squad battles with 11 Ligue players in your starting squad. Now lads, let's get into the squad builder and then let's get into the tips. So lads, this is a squad we have gone ahead and built up. Now obviously we've got the French left mid in Bamba for the assist. We've gone for the 4-3-3 formation, and this is a very similar squad we used for the Dante objectives. Now ignore obviously the team name with golden goal that was for the Dante objectives, so we'll just change that team name up. But this is a squad builder we've gone for 4-3-3. Left mid we have gone for Jonathan Bamba, who is obviously French, so you want to try and get the assist with Jonathan Bamba. 5'9", high, he's 4-star, some good pace and solid dribbling as well. Now striker we've gone for Andy Dalot. Now Dalot is going to be, maybe it's a very weird choice compared to your usual Ben Yedder. Now I would use Dalot for the starting games to get the headers as soon as you get the free headers with him, because he's got 84 heading and 84 jumping, which is the best heading and jumping out of all gold rare Ligue 1 cards. That is not Kylian Mbappe, right? So Dalot you're just going to want to have up front until you get the free headers, and then as soon as you get the headers with Dalot, you can simply go ahead and pick up Ben Yedder. Now a warning, Ben Yedder and a few other players in the squad are currently in packs as a team of the season, so their gold card will be a tad little bit pricey, because obviously they're out of packs. Ben Yedder, last I checked, was around 7,000 coins, so make sure you pick him up at ASAP, because obviously Ben Yedder doesn't have as good heading accuracy, so get the headers with Dalot, and then you can switch back to Ben Yedder for the rest of the games. Now we'll say Ben Yedder, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, high, low, 5-7, some amazing dribbling, solid pace, and great shooting. Right mid, we've gone for Gelson Martins, a midfield three of Renato, Paqueta, and Aouar. Aouar's another Frenchman, so it's another outlet, you could say, to help get you that assist. Not only have you got Bamba, but you've got Houssem Aouar to help get the assist. And if you want, you could actually put Aouar in the middle, because if you are a very middle-sided player, if your middle centre mid gets involved the most compared to your right and left centre mid, then it wouldn't make sense to put Aouar in the middle. So obviously he's got a higher chance of picking up that assist. Now our back four is Nune Menge with Kimpembe and Denayer as our 2 centre back partnership, with Yusuf Atal as our right back and Anthony Lopez in net. Now tip number 1 lads is going to be to full the bench up with your main team. There's no requirements as long as you start the game with the full 11 Ligue 1 players, then you're good to go. You can have any bench you want. You can have icons, Premier League players, Bundesliga players on the bench if you wish. You're allowed 3 subs a game. So if I want, I could sub in my Thierry Henry at striker, my Nkunku in the midfield, and my Kevin De Bruyne also in the midfield if I want. So tip number 1 is to fill that bench up and use your 3 subs wisely. Now I'll get into one more tip and then we'll head on over to the squad battles tip. Now, the last tip for the actual, in-game performance for the players is going to be chemistry styles. Now, let's take, we're talking about Alwar a lot, so let's take Hussein Alwar as an example. Now, shout out to Footbin, not sponsored, just using these guys as an example. But for example, Hussein Alwar is 1.7k on a PlayStation, 2k on the Xbox, 2.2 on the PC, and as you can see, with a basic chemistry style, which is the chemistry style that every player gets when you first buy them or the first pack pulled. Now, obviously, he gets a few pluses all out throughout the board, plus 5 dribbling, plus 3 passing, and as you can see, although he's 81 rated in game, he'll play like an 85 rated centre mid and an 86 rated cam. Now, you can experiment with some different chemistry styles on him to make him perform a little bit better for the position. For example, we're using him as a centre mid, so let's say with an engine, he goes down to an 84 centre mid, so you just want to test some of these and see, is there anything? There we go. So both a Maestro would make him an 86 rated centre mid, so he'd perform 1 rating better than he would with a basic. A Powerhouse would make him an 87 rated centre mid, which means he'd perform 2 ratings above what he normally would with the basic chemistry style. Is there any other good chem styles for him? An Artist as well will give him a +1 compared to the basic chem style. Same with a Deadeye. A Hunter doesn't. A Hunter would make him a relatively usable cam. A Hunter would make him a 84 rated centre forward in cam, obviously a little bit more fast. So basically, moral of the story, I'd probably say chuck a Powerhouse on him, and instead of 85 rated in game with a basic, he'll be playing like an 87 rated centre mid in game with a Powerhouse. Now, you don't have to go out and buy Shadows and Hunters, because if anything, that's what I'd avoid using. Even if you've got them untradeable, it's just a waste, because the Shadows and Hunters are valuable chemistry styles. But as you can see, I've got loads of, attacker, midfield, defending chem styles. I could chuck some sentinels on my defenders. I've got loads of powerhouses I could chuck on my 3 centre mids to make them a little bit better in game. And I've got some snipers, finishers, marksmen, and hawks that I could use on my front 3. And it'll just give them that little extra boost in game if you're still struggling. Now, lads, the final tip, and probably the most important, is going to be the squad battles tip. Now, with squad battles, essentially you get 4 squad battles selections or 4 squad battle games for you to play each time. Now, usually you get given 2 really good ones. Sometimes if you're unlucky, you'll get given 3 really good ones and then a really average one. For example, I believe EA, this was a very average one EA gave me, and I used to complete my icon swaps. Yeah, it was a bunch of players off chem, so I decided to play this. Reminder, when you play a game, you want it to be on world class, and then when you get the headers or the assists, I believe, we'll go have a look at that in a second, then you can switch it back down to professional if you wish for the other objectives. I can't really remember which objective required it to be on at least world class, but we'll obviously go back and have a look shortly. But basically, after you play 1 game from each batch, you've got the option to refresh by pressing square on the PlayStation or X on the Xbox. So we'll refresh that. Let's see what EA give us. They give us a 191. Definitely do not want to play that. An 81 rated squad with 52 chemistry. We 100%, yep, we could play this on world class difficulty. I've got some okay players, but they are all on no chemistry. They've given us, this is great for us. They've given us 2 shocking teams here. They've given us a 163 rated team to play, which is absolutely beautiful. A full bronze Brazilian rear team, and they've given us a 66 rated team with 35 chemistry to play. So we could play both of these on world class difficulty, and it would be a whole lot easier playing a 66 rated squad with no man, like some random dude on 2 chemistry at striker, than playing a 191. So you want to play the shittest teams in each batch. I'd play this squad and this squad, then it will give you the option to reset again, refresh your opponents, play a poor squad, refresh. So basically you're just farming against the poor teams. Now as well, I do want to mention, I will get rid of my face cam. If you do go over your 40 game limit, if you have a look under my gold 1 rank, it says 28 out of 40 matches played. If you do go over that game limit by refreshing, do not worry, it will still count towards your objectives. It just means the points will stop counting towards your overall squad battles rank. So if you won a world class game 5-0 after you go over the 40 game limit, you'll get 0 points for it, alright? So if you do care about your squad battles rank, then obviously just be careful and make sure you get the one you want. Now let's do a quick little recap, lads, and then I'll leave you guys with this objective. Now first of all, the heading high, so score 3 headers on at least semi-pro. We've got Dalot in there. Get those headers with Dalot, then you can switch him out for a more capable striker like Ben Yedder, or if you are on a really tight budget, you've got Bakambu, Bodu, or Jonathan David's gold cards who are better than Dalot. Assist 4 goals using French players on world class, so your Bamba or Houssem Aouar. They don't have to be in separate matches as well, so you can get them done in the space of 1 or 2 games. Then after you get that world class objective done, you'll be able to get to switch back down to professional. Score using Ligue 1 players, your whole team is Ligue 1, and win 8 matches with at least 11 Ligue 1 players in your starting squad, and our whole starting squad is a Ligue 1 team. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. Good luck, happy grinding, and I'll see you guys in the next one.